Glasses, that's just great.
Did I ever tell you what I did that one time, that guy at work?
I don't know.
This old guy I worked with, real nice, but we were always pranking him and stuff.
Yeah.
He came in, said that he got brand new reading glasses, you know. Well, he left them in his toolbox and went to the bathroom, so he had these little stickers that we had to put on jobs and stuff to say if they were good or bad, green, red ones, whatever, little round ones. We put them on his glasses, and we thought, well, so we put them back in his toolbox, and we thought, well, he's going to see that right away. So we peeled them off, the stickers, but it left behind the adhesive. So we put them on, and he's looking around, and he's like, what in the hell? He's like, these are brand new glasses. He started freaking out. He was about to throw them down on the floor, and we're like, no, Bill, it's cool. We did that. Just a little alcohol, and they were good, but he was freaking out.
I bet, but he was pissed.
And they were all blurry for him when he was looking at it. So
that's funny.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Wait for a few more people to get on here.
We have millions of people watching currently. Millions of concurrent viewers.
Millions of people on here. It's crazy.
So the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Yeah.
They sanctioned the fight.
Right.
And they said it's official and everything.
Yep.
But
it goes on their permanent records.
Right, yeah. So he could either be 51 and how many losses do you have? Like 6?
I think 5 or 6.
Yeah, something like that.
How many does Jake Paul have?
1.
1 loss?
From fighting a real boxer.
Right.
Jake Paul basically fought a bunch of old retired people.
How many fights has he been in?
I think 10.
10?
I think he's 10-1 or something like that. Something like that.
Should be good, I hope.
But
it's free now, that's a plus.
They're wearing 14-ounce gloves or 16-ounce gloves instead of the normal 10.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been punched by one and then the other.
A lot of cushioning.
But, yeah, there's a big difference. Big time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know why. How can they do that and still keep it a normal fight, though? Because I thought the rules are the rules.
Well, it depends who they got it sanctioned by. Who they get it sanctioned by just means they abide by their rules and their guidelines.
Gotcha.
So the rounds are going to be 2 minutes instead of the standard 3. So that's another thing. There's no headgear because a lot of people were like, there's going to be headgear. There's no headgear.
Well, they don't never have that in a normal fight.
Well, no, but people were speculating that. Yeah. And then another weird thing is there's going to be no judge.
No judge.
Nope. No judge. You can only win by KO.
Okay.
There's no official decision.
That'll be cool.
So if it goes, I think is it 10 rounds, I think it is, or something like that? So it's only a 20-minute fight.
Make it 10 rounds.
Huh?
I don't believe Jake Paul could make it 10 rounds.
Well, it's only 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
I guess that's longer than you think when you're actually fighting.
In the ring with Mike Tyson?
I could go 2 minutes with him.
Yeah.
I just run around the ring. I'm probably faster
from him? Yeah, maybe.
I'm probably faster.
I doubt it.
Well, I don't know. He's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Try to wear him down. That's about all you could do.
He probably got godlike cardio, too.
I bet.
Are you going to bet on it at all?
Am I going to bet on it?
Yeah.
That would be illegal.
No, it's not.
Well, I guess not, but...
Yeah, you don't have... That's not illegal.
Like online, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. Are you going to?
No. Are you?
Why?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm putting up $100,000.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
I just don't trust that it's real 100%.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean...
Just bet $100 on Mike and $100 on Jake. You can't lose.
Okay, there you go. So, we got some people on, huh? A few people. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. How are you guys tonight? What's going on in your world? We were just talking about I went to get some ice out of my refrigerator. And you know how there's a little button, you can either have it on the crushed ice or cubed. It's a Whirlpool, and in my opinion, they suck. I don't know if anybody has any experience with Whirlpool appliances, but I don't have any luck with them at all. We had a Whirlpool stove, and the glass cracked on the top. We never even figured out why that was. And then this stupid refrigerator that tried to get ice. It's so frustrating. Modern day problems.
Yeah, modern day problems. My fridge doesn't pump out the right ice I like. That's just great.
Yeah. I was watching some stuff on Dubai today that you sent me. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they had all those floods over there, And the way they were rebuilt,
they were recovered
everything
in like
was
48
fine.
hours.
Yeah.
The
like
cars,
it never happened.
I saw some videos of some cars
well,
that
yeah.
were messed up.
They'll just
and
go
stuff.
buy a new one. So
Underground garages that were just completely
yeah.
flooded, worth $10 million. Just,
right.
But the people that own that $10 million car collection can probably go buy another one.
Probably.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What's going on? What do you got otherwise?
What do I got otherwise?
Yeah.
Well, we're moving to Dubai now.
We are. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've already talked to my girlfriend.
We were going to talk about those Texas fires, but we're not much up on the news, I guess. So
I guess it was back in March.
We were thinking there was something that had happened
I thought
sooner.
it was happening right now.
I don't watch the news anymore.
Maybe
personally.
it still is.
I don't know.
But
are those fires still going on? Does anybody know? In Texas. They spread up into Oklahoma, I know, at one point. Burned a lot of acres. I don't know.
1 million acres.
1 million acres.
Mm-hmm.
115,000 acres in Oklahoma. So, crazy stuff. I don't know if they're still happening. I don't think so.
Supposedly it happened because of a power line.
Power poles,
went down.
That's what I heard. Yeah, and they had a drought or something.
Right.
Yeah. So
imagine the lawsuit if you're actually responsible.
Charles was saying Samsung and LG are the best on the market now. Yeah, I think where we shop for appliances, they do have LG, so I'll have to check that out.
Where do we shop for appliances?
Menards usually.
Menards.
Or yeah, that's where we do down here. There's not a lot of options down here. I hate Home Depot. Not anything personally, but I don't like their colors, I guess. And it was weird because when Home Depot first opened, you could go in there and say you wanted a 2x4, but you wanted it to be 3 foot long. You could actually cut and you could buy it by the foot. They used to let people do that when they first opened. So it sounds great, right? Well, I just need 3 feet. Why do I have to pay for 6? But so then that other 3 foot got put back up on the shelf with the 2x4s. So you ended up like people not knowing how to cut stuff. Maybe they only wanted, somebody could have went in there and wanted a foot, or and then they ended up cutting. They didn't measure right. Somebody that didn't
right,
and they cut 6 inches off of the board. So then you got all these random boards everywhere. You want to get full size ones, and you got to pick through all these scraps and figure out what's what, and it was crazy. So
yeah, I was looking into some things. I don't know if we should talk about it or not, why I was looking at them, but I was looking at things like from Lowe's and Home Depot and that kind of stuff, and the price of like building materials have went down quite a bit.
They have.
Yeah, and so it makes me pretty confident and, but
building something.
Yeah, building something. Yeah. But
I hear you.
So, because not drywall.
Plywood?
2x4s. I was watching a video about this guy talking about building a house, and when he bought, they were like $6 a piece. And now they're down to like 3 something.
Wow.
So
that is a big difference.
That's a big difference, yeah.
Cool.
And especially if you buy in bulk, that cuts off a lot.
Right. That's weird. See the comment?
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk about it.
What do you guys think about shipping container homes? Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Weird.
I'm looking to build a shipping container home in the near future.
There's not a lot in your mind, so it's easy to read, maybe.
Correct. I'll be moving in with my girlfriend there, and it should be.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know much about them myself. I haven't. You went and looked at one that's completed and said it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're not big. They're not huge, but they are cool looking.
Do you have one in there, Gator Tail? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen one in person. I can imagine. We started watching a show on somewhere online about making all kinds of crazy houses out of just junk and stuff. They were making a house out of this big water tank that somebody left behind. Pretty cool. So I think they can make them about anything,
Yeah.
Nowadays, I suppose you just take a cutting torch and cut your doors and
windows. You just cutting torch, or there's a special saw blade you can use. And
if you're gonna have one on top, then you just cut your hole in the floor and through the ceiling and put a staircase.
Well, and see the guy I talked to, the way he built his was, he had his lifted just slightly, and just held up by supports. He didn't like big foundation or anything like that, but it was held up by supports, and underneath is where he put all of his plumbing, and so he had to have like a side skirting to put underneath. That way it wasn't just ugly plumbing showing and stuff, But, so what he did was from like the doors, from the windows, from that stuff, he just took that metal and laid it down and made those the skirting. So pretty smart of him to do that. So
that's cool.
About to buy 3 of them.
To talk to this guy maybe. For those of you, we can't really message you on YouTube, but we are on Instagram. So if you go there, like if you want to send us a personal message about, I know that Gator Tails mentioned us coming down to Louisiana and going fishing and stuff. If you get on there, you can message us, either me or Junior here, and talk to us on there. But on here, there's really no way that I know of to talk to people on YouTube.
There's no DM system.
So Instagram, we're on there, both of us. Just look. If you find me, you'll find him. So.
Yep.
Yeah, we got plenty of land.
I'm not sure what number my girlfriend and I are deciding on how many. I think it's gonna be probably 4.
That's what you were saying, yeah.
But at the same time, when we were measuring stuff out, we may end up doing more or less. So,
you could always add to it later.
Yeah,
right.
We've talked about that too.
I mean, that'd be pretty quick to just slap another one up to it, cut a hole through it, couple windows,
right.
Whatever.
Leave room somewhere downstairs for some.
He said it's going to be pretty hot, though. Do you think because they would attract heat, all that metal. But if you insulate the insides
of them. Not if you insulate them, you spray insulation foam.
Right.
Gosh, I can't English. But, yeah, you do that good, and, they're supposedly really easy to keep cool and heat if you do it good.
Yeah, when you brought it up, I didn't know anything about them.
It's going to be a process. It's going to be...
Right.
So, yeah, if you're new here, subscribe. You'll probably see the progress as we go.
Yeah,
once we start.
We'll do videos or something, some back and forth dad jokes.
Do banter jokes in front of the construction site as they're taking big cranes.
Or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. We shall see what it works.
We got to get the big ones, the main ones, got to be the 40-footers that are 9 feet 6 inch tall. That way the ceiling isn't right to there.
Plenty of room for insulation and stuff.
Yep.
So what about this thing in Toronto you were talking about?
So did you look into it at all? Okay, so...
I want to avoid confrontation because there's so many car thieves.
No, it's not even that.
Leave your keys out there so they can just take them easily.
Okay, so basically what they said was, here's the situation, here's the problem. People were breaking into houses in Toronto, Canada, in order to steal people's key fobs from them so they could steal their cars. So they were breaking into the house, and they were getting into fights, and there was like all kinds of robbery and all kinds of crap going on.
For them.
So the police department in Toronto said, leave your key fobs by the door. That way the robbers don't break in.
Just leave them in the car.
Yeah, might as well at that point.
That's so stupid.
Imagine being a robber. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Win.
I mean, how is that a deterrent? Oh, it just made it easier for us. We don't have to deal with the people. We just go up there, get the keys. Hey, thanks. See ya. Thanks for your car. How weak is that?
Oh, it's very weak.
It's just terrible that's where things are.
That's the funny thing is it's Canada, so they're like, sorry,
we're taking your car.
No, they're like, sorry, I didn't mean to make it more difficult for you to get to my car.
Sorry,
I leave key fob on.
Yeah, sorry I left my keys in my house. It's like a normal person. You had to break in here and get my fob.
I made it so inconvenient for you.
Right. I think my eyes are getting better. I can actually read this stuff. Must be at the perfect distance.
You've made them adapt.
Yeah, I need new eyes. If anybody has any suggestions.
When we have enough money, we can just do a
new
transplant.
eyes, right? Just get new ones. That's got to be a thing, right?
That's a crazy story I heard. Talking about
head transplants?
No, transplanting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they took this little girl. I don't remember how old she was. I think she was either early teens or she might even have been single-digit age. But so she was murdered by this guy in a really gruesome way, but the heart was intact. So they took the heart and they did it in donation. Well, this girl got the heart donated to her, and she had the memories of the girl that got killed.
I've heard stuff like that, yeah.
So she remembered and was having nightmares about the killing and remembered these words that he had said to the girl he killed.
See how because that's stored in your brain.
Supposedly the heart has a memory system of its own.
Really?
That's what they're saying now.
Huh.
I guess.
That reminds me of those two twins that were separated at birth.
Oh my God.
This is not a joke. No, this is real. They were separated at birth, right? And this, you could look this up. I can't remember the name.
I believe you.
But so they never met each other. It was like when they were babies,
Right.
They were way away from each other, different states, obviously different parents, no connection at all. They married a woman, each of them, with the same name as the other one. They named their dogs the same name. They drove the same model of car. It was a different color. And they both vacationed in Florida at the same beach at different times during the summer. And then they finally met. They were like in their 40s when they finally met. And they discovered that they had all these things where they had divorced a lady that had the same name. Each of them divorced a lady.
That's so
and
weird.
They were married. Currently, I think the name of the lady was Betty or something. Either they divorced or they stayed with. But how crazy is that? I mean, that's proof.
Really weird.
That's proof that twins do have some kind of connection.
Telekinesis shit.
Now, you thought I was talking about the conjoined twins that were separated at birth, and no one ever realized it, and they stayed very close.
No.
You thought I was talking about them, I think.
Yeah, totally. No, I thought you were talking about like the UFC announcer and stuff, how they went into the same
that's
fields.
crazy too, yeah.
Separated at birth, they were
right.
brothers or
And they both
twins,
picked the
and they
same-
both went into the same field in different,
And they found
different
they-
leagues.
They, of course, you're gonna see that guy announcing and think, my God, that's my brother. I don't know how exactly it happened, but yeah.
I think they were told that they looked alike a lot,
and
their voice sounded the same, so they went and got a DNA test.
And they both
were
picked
like,
the same careers.
and they were like,
so weird.
all right.
Now
So Gatortail brought up something interesting. He said the Tesla house. Did you see that thing?
Mm-mm.
Tesla announced a
Was it-
prefab house.
Yeah.
It flies.
Does it fly?
No.
Come with a really long extension cord so you can plug it in somewhere.
It's $10,000 for this house.
Yeah, it looks really small.
That's it right there.
You need like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Still though, $30,000.
Huh? Oh, for
Well,
three
if
of
they're
them?
10, I mean, bunch of tiny
That's it right
guys.
there.
Huh. So what do you get that at Costco or something?
I don't know.
Pull up.
Did you know Home Depot sells tiny
That
homes?
one said it was $50,000.
No, it's 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Home Depot sells houses?
Yeah, they sell houses.
They always did. Sears back in the day, Sears catalog, Sears and Roebuck, it used to be a huge company.
Right.
They had a catalog and they had pre-made houses in there
Prefabs.
that you could order right out of the catalog.
That's so strange.
Yeah. I bet Costco might sell houses because they sell cars. They got cars in there.
They do?
Yeah. You've been there.
I've never been there.
You have. You've been to Costco with us.
No?
Yes, you have. Liar.
No, they don't sell houses. It doesn't look like.
Darn it.
Oh, wait. Costco sells tiny houses.
There you go. We're going there sometime this weekend.
Sheds.
Maybe pick you one
A
up.
10 by 12.
That's big enough.
That's the size of a
How
small
big do you need
bedroom.
to be?
That's a small bedroom.
Okay.
That's not
Get
enough.
5 of them and just put them all together.
5 of those.
One's a bedroom.
Well, how much do they cost?
I don't know. Old school and build a log cabin like Daniel Boone.
I thought about it.
Could do that.
Another thing.
Sears used to sell about everything back in the day.
Another thing is I'm very excited about when I have our own house is I'll have a room that's just an office.
Yeah.
So my bedroom won't be half office, half bed. Because that's about what it is now. I'll have a bedroom,
Yeah.
then I'll have an office. It's going to be nice. Very
Cool.
ready for it.
What were you telling me about the UFC 303? How
UFC
expensive
303
it's
is
gonna
where
be?
Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler are fighting.
I'm starting to not like Conor McGregor. He's just kind of getting on my nerves.
Why?
I don't know.
He's
I
a
don't
G.
know. He's just too much. He's like,
That's why he's so
I
popular.
know, but it'd be kind of funny to watch him get knocked out too.
He's been knocked out.
I know, but I want to see it again.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
I don't know.
you can watch it alone
see.
then. I'm watching it with somebody that wants him to win.
Okay.
Anyways,
We can root against each other.
the cheapest house or the cheapest ticket price for UFC 303
Right.
was screw McGregor in his mouth. The cheapest ticket price was $2,500.
Really?
And
I
the
thought on
service
floor,
fee.
No, I thought there was a one section like up above where it was $400. The nosebleed section.
That was for the service fee.
Oh, really?
The service fee was $482 alone. So people were paying almost $3,000 for the cheapest ones.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But it just shows that Conor McGregor, he can sell. He sells for the UFC. Big time.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like him in that movie. We watched.
I did, but I didn't.
I thought he was a horrible actor. I don't really like Jake Gyllenhaal at all. But I thought he was so. I thought, man, he's not a good actor. But then seeing him next to McGregor, I thought Jake Gyllenhaal is pretty good.
Yeah.
McGregor just sucked. He was too overdone. It was corny, you know.
Where the hell is everybody?
He was so stupid. I thought he sucked. The original Roadhouse was so much better back in the day. Now it would be probably dated, I guess. But
yeah,
when it came out, it was good.
There's a couple scenes in that movie that was just like...
Yeah, what was that one scene that just looked ridiculous?
The truck was trying to hit him on the road. And it just looked so CGI.
Yeah. And you wonder why they'd have to do that in CGI. I mean, they didn't want to pay a stuntman or something? Because that was a scene they could have just done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Crazy.
Probably cheaper to pay some nerd behind a computer to do it.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I'm a nerd behind a computer that does things.
You are.
So
definitely.
I can make fun of other nerds.
You can.
It's
They
equality.
got like a little conversation going on here amongst themselves. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
I know.
Then we don't have to talk. We just sit here and read you guys' comments and get in the conversation, maybe.
We'll do our own thing.
We were talking about that charger.
Oh.
The EV, the electric charger.
Well.
Guess what? It does have 2 doors.
Oh, no. There's a
one I
2-door
saw.
option and a 4-door
So
option.
that's something.
That's pretty cool. Okay,
Why'd
so...
they just now do that, though? 4-door chargers. From the day I saw the charger, I was excited when I heard they were going to make a charger. And then
Wait, what do you mean?
out 4 doors. I thought, how stupid is that?
They did that back in 2008.
That's what I mean.
Oh, okay, okay.
I thought, how stupid is that? That's not a charger. That's not a
Yeah.
muscle car. 4
No.
doors. No. Thank God they made the Challenger because that looked like the old school.
Yeah, see, Chargers like
Challenger.
modern day, like pre-new gen, so like 2015.
I mean, they're cool looking, but they're 4 doors.
Right. They're cool looking, but they're not a muscle car. They're
No.
a sedan. But
Right.
they are a sedan a sedan, what are they, sports car, I guess?
I guess.
They're-
They just look. I was so disappointed. I thought, yeah, Charger, they're bringing it back. And then it was like, what?
Yeah.
4 doors? Come on.
Yeah.
It's like when you're going to a car show and you see like somebody that's fixed up. I mean, they did a great job. It looks awesome. But then it's a 4-door. And you think, okay, did you pick a Chevy, a 57 Chevy or whatever, 4-door?
Yeah.
They just don't look the same. It doesn't look the same.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Barracudas were awesome, yeah. They're basically the same style as the Challenger. Barracudas,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Challengers.
See, yeah, Barracuda, Challenger, and Charger were all kind of similar.
Well, the Charger was different.
A little bit.
Quite a bit.
But the new Charger, the EV, is the Daytona, is what it's called. The Daytona Charger is coming in 4 different variations. So there's 3 EV versions, which there's going to be just the Daytona... God, what are all the names? The Daytona Charger, which is coming... It's going to be pretty fast from what I've seen.
For an electric car?
Yeah.
I hate those.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Stupid.
But they're super
An
dumb.
RT and a Scat Pack. Are those going to be gas?
There's going to be an RT... Yeah, so there's the normal version. There's the RT version. Or no. Shit. No, yeah, there's the RT version, which is also electric, but it's a faster version. Then there's the Scat Pack, which is also electric, faster version. They're releasing those to start. And then later on, they're going to come out with an SRT Banshee, which is electric, which they haven't revealed yet, but it's supposed to be super fast.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's electric still, so exactly.
No sound.
Stupid,
I
yeah.
hate that.
Well, no, remember they
They're gonna
put the fake sounds on there.
That's so stupid.
They call it some fancy system, too, and it's like, man, shut up.
I hate that.
You're dumb. You know, on a Tesla, you can literally change the sound to make it sound like a fart.
Really?
You'll be driving down the
I know
road.
that
But they're
Charles
going to come out with the gas version later in the year, which is an i6, an inline 6, but it's going to have 500. It's the same engine that's in the new Ram 1500s.
Really?
The new 2025 Rams. And it's also in like the Grand Caravan and stuff like that. It's the new engine. It's the new Dodge engine. It's the Hurricane engine or something like Huracan engine, yeah. But it's going to be in that. It's going to be in that, and it's got 550 horsepower, which for an i6, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know what the 0 to 60 times were. They didn't report those yet, but since it's Dodge, it's probably going to be like a $60,000 car.
All this crap will go away. They'll bring all this back later.
I don't
That's
know.
all these idiots go away too.
I don't know.
Yeah, it will. Once people start buying batteries for all this crap, I'll figure out, oh man, we don't want this. And they
Hopefully.
see, eventually it's got to come out, all these batteries in landfills catching on fire and stuff. And it's crazy. Where are we from? We're in Arkansas. Yeah, but what I was going to say, Charles Bronson was talking about my bike the other day, how quiet it was. He said I pulled up in stealth mode, and I talked to a guy the other day. I'm looking at some different options right now, but I definitely got to get that noisier. I was going to take the pipes off and take the baffle out of both of them, cut the ends off, so it'd be like a third of a baffle and put them back in there. But I figured, well, all that work, I might as well just get some, new ones.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, I hate as quiet as it is.
I want a Mercedes C63.
Quietest bike I've ever had. Ridiculous.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
I've showed you those, right?
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Sick.
Yeah. They're really fast, too. They might beat your car.
Really?
Maybe.
I doubt it.
I don't know. It'd be close. I don't know what the 0 to 60 is on your car.
I don't either.
A stock SS is 4 seconds, but yours is definitely not stock.
$3,000 a ticket.
Where'd you say 3,000? It says
Somebody
300.
at the bottom.
It says 300.
What? Oh, man. Guess my eyes aren't as good as I thought. It's crazy. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Floyd Mayweather. Screaming Eagles. Yeah. The guy was trying to sell me some drag specialties. He said for the price, he said you're going to get about the same. And they're only like, I think around $350 or something. So I might go with those unless somebody tells me I shouldn't. I was looking at those neighbor haters.
Stop fiddling over there. The
Why?
mic's going to pick all that up.
Okay. But and then Vance and Hines, those are good, but somebody said they don't last very long. The sound doesn't stay as good. Mm-hmm. So you get them and they're really nice, and they're like $850 for a pair of them that'll fit the bike. So, yeah.
Is that good, bad?
What?
Is that good or expensive?
That's expensive. Well, I just told you the other ones are $350.
Yeah.
Rambo, huh? Nothing beats Rambo First Blood. I don't know where we went, how we got to that.
I don't either. He just really likes that movie, I suppose.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like the one where he was like a regular guy in the church. The missionaries hired him to take him on somewhere.
The last one? Oh, no.
The last one.
No.
But he was up on that, using that 50 cal up close on everybody. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want something tall too. You don't want Yeah, I know, right. You don't want it too loud. That was the thing they said about the neighbor haters. A lot of people got those and they were loud and they liked them at first, but then they were like too loud, giving them a headache driving down the road. So they, when you're riding along, and they brought them back. So, yep. Anyways, what's going on over there?
Same thing going on over there.
It is? Okay. You got nothing to say or what?
I'm letting you talk about your bike.
People always expect 350 for 25 horsepower. No, I don't care about the power. I just want it to be loud. Because stock pipes, they're just so quiet. It's stupid. That's the quietest bike I've ever been on. They started up. I was like, really? That's it? So, got to change that out. Yep. I thought you had all this stuff to talk about over there.
Man, I already talked about pretty much everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Questions or anything?
There was an explosion in Florida. Well,
no.
there was reports of an explosion in Florida.
Yeah, I
all
seen
over
video.
social media. People were talking about a mushroom cloud, and it looked like an explosion of mushroom cloud.
It looked like it, but no one ever reported hearing any sound.
Right. What they said was there was a burn down on this
burn.
Merritt Island. What is it? Merritt Island. What do they call those? Wildlife refugees?
Yeah.
It was
Refugees.
Refuge.
Refuges.
Shh. Listen.
Refugees were on fire.
Yeah,
That's
a bunch
terrible.
of refugees. It's just great. But no, on a refuge, there was like a planned fire going on, and supposedly that was causing the mushroom cloud. Which, who knows, because that mushroom cloud really looked like a mushroom cloud from a bomb.
It did, yeah.
Like a lot. But,
People
you
out on the
know,
beach like, oh.
like,
what's going on
uh-oh,
here?
that's not good.
But at that distance, if that was a real mushroom cloud, they would have, at the minimum, been blind looking over there, you know, from the flash of that thing. So, yeah, it was just a controlled burn.
Yeah.
I can't read that guy's name. He says he likes it being quiet and fast. So that'd be fine if it was like a crotch rocket type bike. But as far as I'm concerned, I want a Harley to sound like a Harley and be loud. I think in traffic and stuff, you're safer, you know, when you're up alongside people if they can hear that you're there. So make as much noise as I can. Way people drive now. So, yeah.
People drive great.
They drive great.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I haven't even been out on it much, and I've already had one person pull out on me. So, it's ridiculous. Looked right at me. It has the headlight on in the day, too.
I hate when
they looked right at me, and then, yep, we're in Arkansas. We're right on Bull Shoals Lake, so that's the view you're seeing there. I know a lot of people, from our view, because if you look at Bull Shoals Lake on the map, it looks kind of like a twisty, turny dragon with lots of little outlets and inlets and stuff. So we're on kind of a little outlet from the main lake there. So a lot of people actually think we're on a river or something, but
yeah,
it is a lake. And what it is they dam this lake up and it's man-made. So like where we're at used to be a big creek and stuff flowing out there. That's why it's cut like that. But it's a lake now, so pretty cool. But a lot of people will say, you guys on the Arkansas River? No, we're on Bull Shoals Lake. So anyways, what do you think? Got anything else?
No.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I think we're going to take off and try to find something to talk to you for next time. Are you guys going to subdivide in the future? Nope. We keep the land because it gives us privacy. So it's like a buffer between anybody that can build around us.
Is that what he was talking about?
I think maybe. I think so.
I'm not talking about your bike.
I don't think so.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks. Have a good night.